Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is not for the week ahead. It is actually just a reading for the end of the year. I think we just need to tie up some loose ends, right? For the end of the year. So I'm here to give you a reading about what's going on in 2022 and what's going on in 2023. What you're supposed to leave behind in 2022 is where we're going to start here. And what you're supposed to look forward to in 2023. We're going to build a bridge and find out how you're supposed to get there. We're going to start out with the wisdom of the oracle, and we're going to pull one for the past, one for the future, and then we'll bridge those things in between here. Sagittarius, I'm your Saggy sister. It is in my rising. If you're interested in a private read, please look below into the directions that are in the description. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of them, but if you're interested in booking with me, you have to do that over on Wizio. Safe place for you, safe place for me. All right. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is supposed to be left in the past? What is Sagittarius supposed to leave in the past, please? Going the distance. I feel like you're going to get to stop running is what I want to say. You're going to get to stop running. Excuse me. All right. Going the distance. I love this card, actually. It's beautiful. And the first thing I look at is you can see the hindquarters of the cheetah. Disappearing. It's like somebody is taking a leap for the finish line. You're going the distance. You're almost there is what I want to say. You're almost there. We have 47, which is 11. And the universe has got your back. It's like this cheetah has taken the last leap. It's like the past is disintegrating. It was never really there. It was an illusion. All that stuff that happened back there was supposed to happen for a purpose, but now it's gone. You don't have to look back there. But this cheetah, I believe, is headed for the finish line. It's been arid. It's been hot. It's been terrible. You've been thirsty. Thirsty means a different thing in 2022, doesn't it? All right. Going the distance. I have a song in my head, and it's let me think about that for a second. I don't know if I want to say it. I think it's about going the distance. I feel like you're going to meet up with somebody in the new year that you've been hoping that this thing would go the distance, that this, whatever it is, situation, person, relationship, that you're in the home stretch, you're heading for the finish line, which is the end of the year, and you just need to get this year, 2022, out of your life. I feel like, oh, look at that, serendipity. I love it. Serendipity, a happy accident, right? Something is going to happen in 2023, and you're not going to expect it. 4-leaf clovers are very, very few, seldom. She's got them all around her. It's like the universe is conspiring to bring someone to you. We've got card number 18, breaks down to a 9. For me, I always go straight for the tarot, right? 9s are things that are about to end. So I feel like your time away from somebody is about to end, because serendipity is about a happy accident. It's about bumping into someone at the grocery store or bumping into someone at the theater or something like that. Serendipity. Yeah, it's the universe conspiring with you and not against you for a change, right? We have here and now. So I think at going into the future, I feel like you are probably moving further toward the future, getting away from the past, although I think that you are still kind of in the energy of the past, is what I want to say. The hindquarters here disappearing, right? Somebody's trying to get out of the past and head forward. But I feel like this egg here is closer to the past than it is to the future. Something is about to be born here is what I'm saying. And I think it's about to be born in a serendipitous way, a happy accident, somebody that you don't expect to see, someone that you meet at a party. This could be a new person. This could be an old person. It doesn't matter. It's serendipitous. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the Divine Goddess Oracle. Let's bridge it. What's going on here? Going the distance, and you're headed towards serendipity. How are you getting there? We're just waiting for this year to be done. I think you've had a hard year, a tough year, Sag. It's been challenging, but you've learned a lot. We've got patience. Self-limiting beliefs, and that makes 5 readings now where this card has come out in various positions up here. In most of the readings, in all of the readings I've done so far. So we are, I feel, crowning with self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts creating roadblocks in your life. Patience, manifestations are on the way. You need to go the distance. You know, I feel like you're supposed to finish out this year strong, that you're supposed to leap for the finish line. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. You've got 2 or 3 days left here, and you are supposed to be patient with the next 2 or 3 days, because I feel like there is some sort of a serendipitous clash or bumping into someone. I just saw someone bumping. Oh, I saw the movie. That's what it is. Have you ever seen the movie Serendipity? It really is a beautiful movie. I see those two bumping into each other at the library. And yeah, they haven't seen each other in a very long time. Not since they were kids. Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. You could bump into this person, someone you haven't spoken with before, because you had inner conflict, you had trauma, you were trying to resolve issues. It may be time. The universe is saying it may be time. Luck is on your side. Bottom of the deck is pay attention. I'm going to say pay attention. Look out for signs. For the divine, acknowledge the red flags. I really think that looking out for signs from the divine is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Paying attention, because there is going to be some sort of a serendipitous expansion that's coming to you here. We have pursuing bigger and greater endeavors. So for those of you who feel like you have lost something in 2022, I feel like you're about to get it back 100-fold. Yep. I feel like you are. Okay, yeah, we're going for these. Charlie says here, we're going for tea leaves. All right, let's find out, why are you going the distance here? Why are you leaping for the finish line? Your manifestations are on the way. I think you know it. You possibly could feel it, that your manifestations are about to materialize. And maybe for some of you, you don't. Maybe you're so busy going the distance and waiting for your leap to the finish line that you haven't really noticed that maybe patience in your manifestation is something that's in the back of your mind, because you've been so busy trying to work on your self-limiting beliefs. Tell me why we're going the distance here. Why is Sagittarius going the distance? What is that song? She's going the distance. She's going for speed. That's something about letting her alone at the time of need. Cake? Is that who that is? I don't know what that song is about, because I only know oh, Charlie says it's something kind of X-rated. Okay. Well, you might want to check out those lyrics. Cake. You might want to just Google Cake. He's going the distance, he's going for speed, and lyrics at the end of that, and you will come up with that song. I don't know if there's something there that you need to know. It feels like there is, though. All right. We've got the dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay. So for some of you, maybe there's been an investment, a financial investment, because it is financial gain. But understand that when you collect enough dharma and it's paid out to you, that's exactly what this could feel like. If you have been the person who's been engaged in good works, helping others, being kind, if you're the person who's dedicated your life like a light worker to other people and their happiness, I feel like this could come back to you in Pentacles, financial gain. It says usually coming from something you did in the past. So you, I feel, are so busy looking for the finish line and going the distance that you don't realize that things are about to get really, really good for you, Sag. Things are about to get really good. I just got head to toe chills there. We've got the bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Oh my. Whoo-wee. Usually coming from something you did in the past. You also could have spoken to someone or said something to someone in the past that really helped them. Maybe they are... No, it's not them. I feel like going the distance is you are trying to get to the end of the year with I always say, Charlie's showing me someone sliding into home, a professional baseball player sliding into home. That person has got blood and mud on their face. And that's all what I always say. I don't care what this life brings me. I'm sliding into home with mud and blood on my face. That's what I'm doing. I'm coming through it, man. And I'm just going to make the best of it. And it feels like that here, that somebody's going the distance. They want to get to the end of the year because they want to slide into home, having said, woohoo, I did it all. I did everything. I got through it, right? We've got basket recognition, reward for merit. Oh my. There is something cooking up here. I'm telling you that I am tingling from head to toe. This is going down. This is going down. Recognition, reward of merit. Someone's about to recognize you and give you a compliment. Someone who's been admiring you from a distance. This could end up in some sort of financial gain, but it is from something that you did in the past that helped someone. You're being blessed with your manifestations. They're on the way. You're living in self-limiting beliefs, I feel. You're living in a way that you think that there are roadblocks in your life. But I think that you're so close to the finish line here that there is nothing for you to worry about. I think that you have resolved the inner issues. That you're not perfect, none of us are, but I feel like you are really solving inner conflict and you're ready for whoever you're going to bump into. This is someone that you had bad words, hard times, something went on in the past, and it's time for you two to reconnect. That's what I feel the serendipity is. Tell me what the serendipity is, please. What do we need to know about this serendipitous moment for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What do we need to know? We have the sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, fresh start. Wow. It's about to be a new day. When you meet this person, you could meet this person early in the morning during a sunrise somewhere. Maybe you go to the local coffee house to get your coffee every morning, and on that morning, that person is standing in line behind you or in front of you. We have the bell. There is an announcement. Wow. Y'all, this is a lot of energy. Just say. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's about to be an announcement about a new venture. You're going on a new path. A fresh start. Here comes the sun. Yep. And I say, it's all right. It is all right. We've got the dragon. The dragon is beware of self-delusion. I think that's so important because I really feel like, you're trying to solve the inner conflict and you have roadblocks and self-limiting beliefs. It's beware of self-delusion, delusional thoughts about the self, that you can't do it, that you aren't good enough, that you're not handsome enough, pretty enough, that you're not a good partner. I feel like the beware of delusion is I think that you're delusional about the situation, honestly. This is an incredibly good reading. And for somebody out there, I feel like, I hope you're tuning in here and know that this is something that even though you might be in the most pessimistic mindset, that I feel like something's going down for you. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Marriage. All right. You might be meeting the person that you are going to marry. This might be the serendipitous one. You are highly thought of. This person has not stopped thinking about you for 5 minutes. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. All right. Let's get into the tarot. Whoo-wee. Let's get into the tarot for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And we start out with Judgment. Y'all, we are in Mercury retrograde, 28, 29. What's the date? I don't even know what the date is. Is it 28th or 29th? Either way. Yeah, we've been in the shadow for a couple of weeks now. It is time for Mercury retrograde. So a Judgment card, we're going to see it every 5 seconds here. But patience, your manifestations are on the way. Someone's coming back around, y'all. And it doesn't have to be someone you're in love with. It could be a friend. It could be someone you haven't talked to in a very long time. Could be a special cousin. I mean, it doesn't have to be love. We do have someone here who is an admirer, but it doesn't really say that there's any love going on here, to be honest. It does feel that way to me, but there's nothing here that is, pardon me, that is saying that there is anything that is going on in terms of love. So the Judgment card, right? The Judgment card is about things that you thought were gone, that maybe you thought that your manifestation was never going to show up, and here it comes. For those of you who have been manifesting someone, and specifically manifesting someone to come back into your life, I feel like these two are connected. So if you're the person who doesn't want anyone from the past, this is not your reading. This is for people who want to bump into somebody that they haven't seen for a long time and have been manifesting that person specifically, Sag. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Manifesting partnership, possibly. Self-limiting beliefs. Where are they? We have the King of Wands. Feels like you feel you can't get up and take action. And if you are the Empress, then maybe you are supposed to wait for somebody to find you. We have Seven of Pentacles. Waiting. I love these cards, y'all. They're so beautiful. Got the heart chakra, throat chakra. We've got the third eye. We've got, well, it's kind of hard to know what color that is, but it's either, could be the sacral chakra. Oh, we've got more orange and yellow here. We've got red. Yeah, they're all here. Somebody is waiting. It's like I see it as this is, in science class, that's the place that everything is going to accumulate when you drop all of the liquids in, and it's going to bubble out the top. I feel like you have a third eye about, your third eye is open, and I feel like you are ready to open your heart, is what I want to say. Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting to open your heart to someone. And it feels like you already know who that someone is. And you want to talk to them. You want to tell them what's on your heart. But I think you had to go through lessons first. Or this king had to go through lessons. That could be you as well, though. Tell me about resolving issues. This is solving a conflict with others. I think this is part of what we're looking at here. That's what's going to happen after we have the serendipitous moment here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. Interesting. Resolving issues, past trauma of not feeling enough. Look at you sitting in your power here. You shall not pass. Yep. I have questions and I need answers. I think that's you. Queen's not playing. Nope. She's not playing. And she's in pre-Empress energy. And I did mention the Empress, right? I feel like she's in pre-Empress energy. Yep. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. There is going to be a brand new start here. A serendipitous moment that is going to go down. And I feel like it all roads lead to the King of Wands, is what I want to say. I think that the last time that the king had any contact with you, you could have been the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody who did not realize their worth, someone who was well on their way to understanding or having a realization of who they were. But I feel like when the king turned his back to you, because I feel like the king thought you didn't have any confidence, that you didn't see your own worth, and the king didn't have time to pump you up, right, to be your cheerleader. I feel like that the king is very focused on seeing you again, though, is coming round here, and possibly a partnership. It feels like the king is waiting for possibly their own self-limiting beliefs. I'm just saying, you could be the king, right? Because the king in a general reading is the Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So whether you're feminine or masculine, you could be the king. To me, the king is always masculine leaning, but also has feminine energy. the issues I think you're resolving for yourself is the Queen of Pentacles. I don't think you saw your worth until recently, is what I want to say, because we're kind of in the end zone, right? We're kind of in the place where we're going to make the touchdown, right? The 31st is coming, and we are heading into the new year. I feel like this is the work you've been doing this year, that you turned yourself from the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse into the Queen of Swords, someone who doesn't take it from anyone. No, dear King, you sit down. I have questions. Yeah, you're all really bossed up in this energy. So let me take a drink here. Sorry, I'm always fighting allergies. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look at the Lenormand. So bottom of the deck for me is the future. Let's take a look there for a second. It looks like there is going to be a new start. It's not going to go off as you planned. It's going to go off as a Two of Pentacles. I feel like something's hanging in the balance, and maybe you're not sure. You're not feeling enough. They're not feeling enough. But we do have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands tells me that it ends up working out pretty well. There's your king. The king who sees you as their person, right? The one who can talk to you toe to toe. You got questions? I got answers, but I got questions for you as well. And please know that although her sword is down, it's like, I have questions, but they're kind of benign. This king has his at the ready. Yeah? Well, I want the truth, or I'm cutting you out. So I feel like there is somebody who's single, I think it's the king, who's coming in to have or is in a new cycle of their life and just wants to know what you're doing with your life. Let's find out what's going on here. We have the birds. The birds could be groups of people that you know. It could be soul tribes. You might be getting together with your soul tribe in December here, and the last few days of December. And I feel like you're going to wait for some sort of an invite or an invitation, that you're not going to invite yourself. You're going to wait for someone to invite you. The birds are also about gossip or chitter chatter, right? We've got the sun, and the sun is the Ace of Diamonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. I really feel like you're headed to some sort of celebration for New Year's where somebody is going to notice you. That might be the serendipity. You might be part of a soul tribe or a group of friends that is also friends with the King of Wands. And I feel like you two could have this serendipitous clash. That's what I want to call it. I don't know why I'm calling it a clash. It's like two people that, boom, they bump into each other. You're at the party first, and it's your friend's house, and you open the door, and boom, there's your person. And you're like, what is going on here? But the sun is shining on the soul group, right? On December, card number 12, of course, 1 and 2 is 3. It could be a partnership, but I feel like the chitter chatter is probably at the social gathering. Yeah, that you're kind of waiting for the social gathering to see what's going to happen. This is a very happy time. We have the sun here. It's a very happy time for you. And the Ace of Pentacles in the bottom right-hand corner tells me that whatever goes on in this serendipitous meeting is going to be incredibly good for you. There is no bad news here. I'm telling you, Sag, no bad news. Somebody has decided to go to the crossroads. That's why. So your person, Sag, could be someone who has left another relationship, someone who has left another situation to go out to the crossroads and make a different decision, take the other road. Yeah, take the other path. So I think that path leads to you, is what I want to say. Okay, we've been at this long enough. We haven't even really started clarifying yet. Please, let's go into the extension if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, of course, but I am going to do the extension because I am a Sag rising and I'd like to see what's going on here. So I'm going to clarify everything. We haven't even started clarifying yet. I'm going to clarify everything. We're going to put more oracles down over this to get more energy from it. And we're going to go to Gaia, of course, because Gaia is the source for what to do next, right? Your advice. Yeah. So we're looking at the devil. That's what we're looking at. The devil, there's about to be a new start with someone possibly who has a fear of new beginnings or is scared to ask you out. Page of Pentacles is something, it's a messenger, something is coming, a gift, something like that. Someone is in fear or having anxiety about giving gifts because they think that maybe you think that they're doing it for nefarious reasons, because I'm seeing this guy over the shoulder of these children, right? Yeah, but they really are coming in for the real deal. There's the Ace of Cups. All right. It's time to have conversation. Ace of Swords. We've got 2 aces. All right, we're going to go into the extension. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much. You guys, Happy New Year. And I hope that you had the most beautiful holiday. Thank you for loving me and for being in the comments and all the ways that you are my cheerleaders. Thank you so, so, so much. I'm going to go for now. See you in the extension if you're there. And I'm out. I love you guys. Bye-bye.